Hi guys, welcome back to the second lesson of NES 100. I know I haven't recorded this session in a while, but that's actually intentional, and I wanted to actually allow the market to play out from the previous video so you guys can see what I was talking about. So looking at this market, right? So looking at this market, we did analyze NES from this level. I did say that we could actually wait for the market to break out of this level, then retest and obviously take it going up. However, we failed to come back to this level, but look at what happened. The market did come to this level and tested it. Then we actually did see that major rise to this level that I actually highlighted there. So what happened? Fast forward to what happened. The market did come to test this level, went back to the support level that had formed from the previous spikes that formed over there, and then went up again from here, came back, broke above, came back to retest, went up to create an all-time high. From there we went back, closed below this level. So now this area was created when the market was around here. I did anticipate that the market would come and retest this level, from here go back to this previous green level. Remember that this level is the same level that we had drawn from the previous high. So this is the same level that we drew together on the previous video. I haven't really modified this chart as much. If you really look at it properly, like I still have the same channel that I drew, except the fact that I deleted that error that was there, because I then needed to have a clean direction, a clean view of what was happening, a clean perspective, if I can put it that way. So if you look at this, right, so you do see that we did kind of like come to this level to retest after we closed below the previous high. So we did come to this level, tested the previous high. From there we did see like a huge buy. So I spoke about this on my Instagram, and the reason why I was anticipating this level was because this is a previous high, and obviously we failed to break past this level. So I said to myself that, you know what, we'll cross the bridge where we get there. If you look at this pattern, this was a beautiful head and shoulders pattern, and we did come to spike that level. From there we are rising nicely, and also we did manage to sustain above this support line that we have, that we drew together. And right now we did have like this kind of a flagging pattern that we actually broke out, came back and retested over there, and this was a beautiful opportunity to buy as well. So yesterday I took my buys based off of this break of this level and that retest, and then obviously my target was 1.3, around about that level. So we did break above 1.3, and right now what can happen is the market are gonna come back to retest. So 330 roundabout, I do anticipate that the market will come back at the US market open to retest that level, and then we do get like a clean buy as well. So remember that we do have this resistance that we can use to actually like target that. But mostly, guys, mostly I did show you different tools that you can use, right? So I'm going to take this as my point A, that's my point B, and this will be my point C, to basically get like an understanding of where our point D could be. So obviously we did break out of this 100%, and obviously we're going to that negative 27. So 10,500 is the next target. So 10,500 is the next targeted area. So I will be looking at buying NES to 10.5 from that green area to that 10.5 level. All right, so that's what I'm looking for, because then on my fibs I can see that we came to negative 61.8, around about 50%, and are rising to our extension level. So we'll cross the bridge when we get there. We'll see what happens when we do get to that negative 27% using our fib method and strategy. All right, so I'm gonna go to smaller time frames to basically get to understand market structure and see exactly what is happening. So looking at this market structure, you can see that this level is not such a huge level, or like such an impossible level to actually come back to. Based on also how price action is forming, you can see that we can actually like kind of break that trend line to come and test this level again before we actually rise. So I will be looking at actually getting this move from that pullback, or alternatively what I can look for is a break past the high. This is easy, honestly. A break past the high and that retest. So if we can get like a clean break past the high and then a beautiful retest, then we can honestly like start trading this move. All right, we can start trading this move. This is as easy as I look at NAS. Like 5 minutes, I'm done. 5 minutes, I'm done analyzing, and I already know what it is that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna look at trading here because this is a random spot for me. I'm not gonna be putting my account at risk like that because this is a random spot. I'd rather have the market come back to this green level or break out of this current high, then we get a beautiful retest, and I can look into trading this move to the upside. But as of now, I will be waiting for the market to come back to this previous high, and then I can then take this move all the way to 10.5, or I will wait for the market to break above this high. Then after breaking that high, I will then be taking this move going to the upside. So that's the second episode of the NASDAQ technicals that we use. So this is the simple stuff that we look at when we are looking at NASDAQ. This is me again, guys, and I will see you on the next video.